Okay, this is another rotator rebuild from Rotors by Scott. This is a Kenpro KR-2000. There's the controller, and it does have a brake, wedge brake. And there's the rotator. It's not quite as big as the Wilson 1000, but it's a pretty heavy-duty rotator. I've got my little makeshift compass set on north, and we got our brake released. This thing will not do anything until you release the brake. So we'll go to counterclockwise. I haven't quite got my little indicator in the middle, but if it was, well, maybe it's the paper that's not quite right. Let's go back to north and reset it. Oops, I'm not paying attention to my meter. So anyway, this will be a north-centered. That's pretty close right back to where it was. Okay, so let's turn it counterclockwise. Right on west. I had to reconfigure my little compass here since I'm turning the compass. And then of course we're coming up on south right now. So there's south. Now let's go clockwise. I wish there was a way I could make this thing work without having to push the button, but this rotator is all cleaned up, all lubricated, checked out, ready to go. It had one small little problem with it. There was a little plastic gear on the end of a shaft that turned the gear to turn the potentiometer that was cracked, and the gear was just spinning on the shaft. I'm off just a little bit there, but that's pretty close to E. Anyway, I think you get my drift here. So I've got I got a dear friend down in Florida that started a 3D printing company, and I mailed down a bunch of stuff. There it is, all the way over there. I got some. He made me some meter bezels for my high gain controllers. And this is the tiny gear that he made for me. Let's see if I can. Yeah, here's a ruler. If you can see that. And we can do the inches if you'd like to see the inches. But he printed this for me. He takes the measurements, you send him a sample, he designs it, prints it, and that's all that rotator really needed. So really helping me out a lot. He 3D printed some of these terminal covers for some of the older high gains. You can put a rubber grommet out of there. See, that one comes out of the side. This is another design. It comes out the front. Do the same thing, put a grommet in there. And then this one here is a little bit smaller, but he 3D prints a lot of stuff for me. And other than showing off this rotator, I want to show off him a little bit. His name is Dennis. He's at Back Porch Customs, and that's his phone number, 850-380-4778. And especially if anybody has a battery cover for a Turner, I get this right now, Expander 500. I've got like 5 of those microphones that don't have any battery covers for them, and I can't find one. I've got one here somewhere. I need to send it to them, but if anybody needs any of those battery covers and you have one, you can trust to get a hold of this, my buddy Dennis, mail it to him, and he'll design it and print you off some. And he's got all these designs of everything that's got it in his computer, and you can just call him up, and he makes terminal covers for the Alliance HD 73s. He's made me some of those. But if anybody needs anything 3D printed, send it to Dennis, and he'll design it, print it for you, and he'll keep a log of it. So this might be a way that some of us guys can get some stuff printed, and then you can just call them up and say, hey, I want this, I want that. I'd sure appreciate it if somebody had one of those battery covers for that Turner Expander 500. Somebody can get with him and send him a sample of that battery cover, and he can print some, and then he can print me up some. So we'll set this thing back at north. It's pretty slow, but man, oh man, this thing's got some heavy duty gears in it. So with Dennis printing this little gear, it just saved this rotator. And if you need anything, here's how you get a hold of me. My address, email, phone number. I'm a rebuilder of antenna rotators, and I'm a dealer for Ham Supply. I put this conversion in control boxes. It's called Rotor Easy. You can hook it up to a PC, and you got a map. It's in some of my videos, so just do a search on YouTube for Sling Binks, and there'll be a black circle with the S in it, and that is me. So anyway, Kenpro KR-2000 wedge brake, kind of different. You press the switch down to make everything work, but there you go. And this will be for sale from D-Win down in Georgia. This is one of his rotators. You can contact D-Win excuse me, on Facebook. If you want to purchase this thing, you'll get the controller, and it's just regular stuff on the back. And the rotator, now this is a special, get my phone in the other hand, this is a special connector here but I do have access to those, and I can tell you how to get a hold of them. I think I got this one off of Amazon, but it's I do have the information to get that. See, it's a big honker. So, contact D-Win down there in Georgia. And if you want to buy this, you agree to a price, and I will drop ship this to you wherever you are. And good luck. Okay? And be a monster for somebody that wants a little bit heavier duty rotator. I'd probably classify this one as just a step up from a tail twister. Between the tail twister and the Wilson 1000. So there you go. 11 minutes. I'll get this uploaded to YouTube. Thank you for watching.